still like, what?
So thinking of that, you know, comedy for our generation is something different than your comedy of generation. So what do you think we could find, like, the general idea of comedy? How, like, because, you know, your comedy is different from our comedy. We see things funny, but your generation, y'all don't see the things that we think are funny as funny.
You know what? I don't know. Because I think it's just, and I don't think it's a age group specifically.
Okay.
I think it's a personality.
It is? Okay.
Yes, because I like, you know, some stuff I just don't like. Stupid humor, should I say? I like, I mean, it has to be funny. You know, people tripping down the stairs, that's not funny to me. You know, y'all might find that funny. Y'all be cracking up like,
I'm thinking about, they gotta go to the emergency room.
Thank you. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know. So I think that it is. I don't think it's, you know. I just think it's personality.
Yeah,
not
and something comedy for me and my mom. So I'm closing the door, and she slams the door on my finger. Bust out laughing. Like, I mean, I'm hurt over here. I'm like, oh my goodness, Maya just slammed my finger. She is cracking up at me. Like,
yes, because she like, oh man.
If somebody tripped down the stairs, I'm going to bust off.
See, that's how I'm like, it's like, yeah. And she laughing because she like, boy, I forgot you was even right there.
So have you shared any funny moments with your dad? Starting with Deidre.
Funny moments with my dad. Well, considering my dad's been deceased now for 27 years, but the funny moments that we did share, yeah, we used to laugh about different things we did at the holiday time. For instance, like with your dad, we used to laugh and joke about the different little fights that me and your dad would get into.
Oh. What about you, Lady C?
I don't really quite remember.
I remember nothing yet.
I don't. I mean, because me and him, when we do get together, you know, we laughing and cracking up all the time. Because me and him, we're very, very witty.
Right.
So
me, I like witty stuff too, though.
Yeah,
y'all was just snapping them off.
That's right, off the cuff.
Oh
you know.
man, I wish I could hear them jokes. And what about you, Day Day?
My real dad, I don't think me and him never laugh, but my stepdad, he be cracking jokes all the time.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh man, now I got one. And this happened today. We riding to the radio station. My dad turned on Earth, Wind, and Fire. And the thing is, he think he the best singer in the whole world. He be like, I'll write a song for you. You write a song for me. We'll write a song.
Jamming on the one.
I was like, oh my goodness. I recorded him one time. He was like, dang, I'm going to stop singing. But to this day, he didn't stop singing. It did stop him.
In the mood.
He like Michael Jackson.
Earth, Wind, and Fire in the car.
Man, I'm telling you. So if your father was a live beat, which is the opposite of a dead beat, do you think you automatically become a live beat? Call us 313-871-9656. That's 871-8WKM. What do you guys think about that?
I think a lot about that, and callers call in and let us know what you think about that too, and we're going to talk about that after we take this report.
Ooh, nice.
Hey, you just a baby mama, or at least that's how you feel inside. Baby daddy don't help at all, but yeah, for him, you always down the ride. He only comes over late night when the kid is asleep. And you open the door as well as your legs for that late night creep. He's gone before the sun comes up, leaving you in your thoughts real deep. Even thinking things like another child will make him yours to keep. Fact of the matter is, a pregnancy won't keep him. I know it may be hard, but baby girl, you need to leave him. He can't even love his own child, so how will he ever love you? Just because you got a baby by him, don't make you his lifelong fool. You think he really loved you? How? Just give me one good reason. Be real with yourself. You get half that love during tax season. Get up, show your child double the love, because you chose to love with no glove, with whom you thought was a man but turned out to be a wannabe thug. If you ask me, it should be a law. Deadbeat dad should drop their drawers in a court of law, where the judge is ordered to chop off his... Oh, who's to blame in a situation like this? Oh, for sure, he a coward, but you laid down knowing he ain't shit. All I'm saying, ladies, is this. There is more to a man than just some good. So shout out to all the single mothers and fathers who refuse to let their child be raised by another.
Steps Radio.
Facebook.com/stepsradio.
And we're back, America. The father effect. How can fathers help weak dads become strong? Call in and weigh in 313-871-WMKM or follow us on Facebook at Steps Radio.
All right, guys.
Why do you feel some dads run away from their families or responsibilities?
Oh, wow.
Yes, 313-871-9656 or 313-871-WMKM.
Sometimes they might just want to be free. You never know. But, I mean, if you step into a situation as a father, you shouldn't be leaving out. You should work it out because especially if you have kids, you done put another person in the situation. You know? What do you think about that, Day-Day?
I think they're just scared of what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. What about money problems? You think their money could not be right? And they like, oh man, I gotta take care of this whole family. And they like, man, I don't know what to do. I might as well just leave. She won't understand, but it's okay. Anybody?
Yeah, I can see that money issues being a problem. That's even with couples today that even stay together. That's like one of the biggest fights couples have in a marriage.
That ain't no money issues because they run around and have on some new Jordans, go shopping, hanging out. You call them, where they at? I'm hanging out with I'm at the movies.
They probably just
I'm out
lazy.
of town. No, they have the money. They just choose not to do what they're supposed to be doing, be responsible with the money because, you know, that's a bill.
And also, we do have a caller on the line. Caller, do you have a question, comment, or a shout-out?
Devon has a shout-out.
Devon.
I have a shout out for Day.
Hey! Is this the Devon I know?
Yeah, and my mom.
Hey!
Hey, thanks, Devon.
Thanks, Devon, man. But before you go, can we get you to say your name and you're happy to be thug and drug free?
My name is Devon, and I'm happy to be thug and free.
All right, Devon. Man.
Since we talking about dads, I got a joke.
Okay. Oh, man, you got a joke?
Jokey joke.
I've been needing something.
Whenever we drive past the graveyard, my dad says, "Do you know why I can't be buried there?" And we all say, "Why not?" What does he say?
What do you say?
By the grapevine yard.
Got a graveyard.
He says, "Because I'm not dead yet."
See, that's what I'm talking about. Right
Oh,
there.
man. I tell y'all. Well, shout outs to all new steps members.
that
Be in it to
2000
win it
humor.
and show up. Now, does carrying a gun automatically make your dad a protector?
Wow.
Please explain. I say no.
Why not?
Automatically carrying a gun doesn't make my dad a protector.
No, what if he don't know how to use it? That's like
I know. What if he hold it the wrong way? He like
you and
this.
shoot himself in the face.
What do you think, Day?
What was the question again?
Does carrying a gun automatically make your dad a protector?
No.
Why not?
Just like you said, he don't know how to use it, or he might get scared and drop it.
Just imagine.
himself in the
You can't bring no guns to a fist fight.
Right.
So let's
Or
just
a
say
knife fight.
Yeah, they do.
you don't got no
sometimes.
bullets around and you getting beat up. Your dad come over there, he like, oh man, my gun not working, son.
Could have the wrong motive.
What you want your dad to do?
Run, Dad, run!
Protection is shown in many ways.
Yeah.
Physical.
It is.
Let's grab a report.
It was the 3rd of September.
Man, that was pretty crazy what my dad was talking about, working in a zipper factory. I never knew that. You know something about your dad's backstory?
I know the big points. He was poor, he was in another country, it was tough. Then he came here. I mean, I got the gist of it.
Wasn't that the gist of every immigrant story? That it was hard? Shouldn't you care a little more being that he's your dad?
Yeah, but again, he doesn't talk much. I once found a photo of him in the military, and he just goes, hard time. And then, walked into another room.
It's pretty crazy. All of us first generation kids, we had these amazing lives. It's all because our parents made these crazy sacrifices. And we never thank them. We do nothing to thank them. Shouldn't we do something?
Yeah, like a gift or something? I mean, what would I get my dad for a gift? He doesn't really have any interests. He likes drinking water, staying hydrated. I could get him a gallon of water as a gift.
Hey, what if we took him out to a nice dinner and learn more about their lives and just said thank you?
Yeah, I mean, sure. I bet my dad will be in. Because you know what he's going to be able to drink at this dinner? water.
Pushback Radio.
And we're back, America.
Pushback Radio.
STEPS is now holding open enrollment. Don't miss out. Parents call 313-868-1340, extension 111. Be sure to leave your child's name, age, school, and their grade point average and phone number. That's 313-868-1340, extension 111, Wayne County only.
Guys, what about that last report?
What about that last report?
I don't know. What about that last report?
Fixated on water a lot. They
about?
kept talking about water.
They did.
It sounded like they were underwater.
This was two friends. They were both first generation kids.
Okay.
Both of their parents were immigrants. So they were first generation Americans. And they were talking about thanking their fathers for making the sacrifice, coming over to America, blah, blah, blah.
So, as a modern day father, do you think your father has made a sacrifice for you in this world? Lady C? I know you think it's something over there.
I feel like Family Feud or Jeopardy. Can you repeat the question? You can't even ask him to repeat the question in Jeopardy. Can you repeat the question?
Oh, yes, I'll repeat the question. I'll take 10 points off, though.
Okay.
Do you feel a modern day father has made sacrifices for their families?
Well, yes, I think they have. I mean, if a father is being a father, you know, they're making sacrifices.
Because, you know, some people there say, no fathers really have made sacrifices in modern day because the civil rights movement is over. It's really not a lot of leaders out here anymore. But you say yes, fathers still have made sacrifices.
Because civil rights has, you know, that's something. That's civil rights. That's like trying to, I mean, civilly yourself, but uplifting, you know, the rights of others and everyone else. But that has nothing to do with the rights that you have as a father or what you do for your household. So there are sacrifices and things that have to be made on a regular basis. You know, sometimes, I mean, I've had to make sacrifices all the time for my, you know, girls all the time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm not working in a job in a field that I want to be working in. So any parent that's got kids and they doing something other than laying out on the beach.
They making sacrifices.
They making sacrifices.
There's a lot of
I like
sacrifices
that. I like
behind
that.
the scenes that our children aren't aware of.
That's right. Because I want to be on Dancing with the Stars. I could have been on Dancing with the Stars by now.
Give me some of that. Give me some of that. That's right.
All right, Lady C.
But shoot, I can't live out my dreams.
Now, I know parents have it hard.
For my children.
But do you guys think children make sacrifices too? Now listen, don't give me the no answer. You're like, no, kids don't make sacrifices. But listen, when you were a kid, do you think you made sacrifices for your parents or siblings?
You know what? I take that back.
See?
I did.
You did.
I did.
Exactly.
But
so, me and Day Day, we out here making sacrifices. Ain't that right, Day Day?
No.
He said no.
That's right. He like, no.
I feel like I'm making a sacrifice.
We're not talking about them Harriet Tubman sacrifices, D. We talking about like, you know, something that you can handle on your level.
Yeah.
You've scaled things down, like you knew your sister's having her big sweet 16. So what'd you say, Mom? We don't have to have a big party for my 14th.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I just went shopping for my 14th birthday, so because my sister's having a sweet 16 birthday party.
Okay, see?
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, and see that now that's a huge sacrifice right there. That was like, you know what, Mom, I'm gonna save you some headache. Dad, you ain't got to do all this running around for me. You know, I understand. You know, that's the type of sacrifices we're talking about. Something that's on your level of making sacrifices.
And also, since I'm deciding to make Black History all year round, guess what, y'all?
What sacrifice?
Gabby Douglas in that movie, her sisters made a sacrifice. Her mom did not have enough money for all them to do activities. And Gabby Douglas, she was really focused on gymnastics. So, she spent money on Gabby to get her dream. Now look where she at. You go, Gabby.
So her sisters made sacrifices.
Exactly. Her sisters made, and her mom too.
Oh, that's what's up.
Big ups to Gabby.
Big ups to Gabby. Well, let's grab another report.
We gon' go to war, yeah, without failure. Do it for the fam, dog. 10 toes down, dog. Love and the